Welcome to episode 12 of This Week at ECT. I'm your host, DaBandit, with a rain-shortened version of the show. Sorry guys, but life is kicking me in the pants, so I want to throw this up here real quick for all of you who may have missed some of the racing and stuff like that. This week, we're going to do the results from last week, what's coming up, and I'm probably going to go ahead and put myself out on the limb and make my fantasy picks for who you need to take off your team. We'll be back with this and more after these messages.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Turn on, I'll be red. Adrenaline crash and crack my head. Natural sugar, paint me dead.
Welcome back to This Week at ECT. I'm your host, DaBandit. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at last week's results and the upcoming races here at ECT, BSR, and FND.
Shadows whisper, they're calling me to forbidden forest by the shore. And there she fell deep in the night, one breath away from heaven's light. And she said, don't cry for me, I'm leaving you.
DaBandit back here at This Week at ECT. You may ask to change of hats. That's right. For the first time in college baseball history, all three of Kansas's Division I baseball teams are in the regional playoffs. Wichita State, they are going to be down in Oklahoma. K-State is going to be, I believe, in North Carolina, and KU is going to be in Texas. So anyways, that's enough of that. That was a look at our results, and of course, congratulations to the winners and what we've got coming up here in the next week. Time for me to go ahead and make my fantasy picks so you can get them off your team here on the rain-shortened edition of This Week at ECT. Okay, we are at Dover, last Fox race. No more boogity, boogity, boogity for a year. Good or bad? You be the judge. Hey, if you have a comment, question, or if you'd like to make a donation to This Week at ECT, go ahead and send me an email right here. This way, twaeo9@yahoo.com. And if you want to make a donation, just let me know, and I can send you the PayPal information to make that, as I yet to have a website for the show. Excuse me. Anyways, enough of the fun, enough of the merriment. Time for me to make my picks for the Monster Mile. Ooh. All right, I hate to do this because it just pains me, but my shoe-in pick, the 18 car of Kyle Busch. My dark horse is going to be Little E, 88, with the new crew chief and everything. We're going to see what happens with that. Personally, I think it's going to kind of be like the year that Slugger Labby, or part of the year that Slugger Labby had him over at DEI. I think he's going to fall further into the abyss, actually falling out of the top 25 before the end of the season. I hate to say it if you're an Earnhardt fan, and I like the guy. I'm just sorry, but it's looking kind of ugly. All right, that was This Week at ECT. I'm your host, DaBandit. Hopefully next week we won't have to fight the rain, and we'll have a full episode. It will be Lucky 13. That's right, episode 13 next week at This Week at ECT. See ya!
Stock car for
up in his t-shirt sleeve. He got a tattoo on his arm, I said, baby. He got another one that just say, hey. But every Sunday afternoon he is a dirt track demon in a 57 Chevrolet.